And welcome back, y'all. I am back with a video I was not planning to do, but given the state of the appointment yesterday, I feel the need to continue to try to pay off my debt much quicker than I had expected and or planned to. I will get into what's going on with this here in a minute. I do want to let you know this could be a trigger video for some of you. So if anything with eating disorders has any kind of trigger effects, I would appreciate if you actually just leave the video now because I don't want to trigger or traumatize anybody in this video. So with that being said, I do want to let you know that we did go into an appointment yesterday, and my youngest daughter, Jessica, who is very, very small, not only for her age, but just to give you a very short backstory before we start dealing with trying to pay off this debt even faster. Jessica is an X26 week preemie, meaning she was born 14 and a half weeks early. She was 26 weeks and 4 days when I delivered her and her twin sister, Jersey. Jersey did pass away 5 days after I had the girls, and Jessica has some medical conditions. For some of you, you already know that Jessica has hydrocephalitis. She's had 9 brain surgeries. The shunt system does not work for her because she has a very significant level of hydrocephalus. So they did have to do what they call an EVT procedure. And knock on wood, since she's been 7, she's been doing fantastic. The first 7 years of life, she literally had 9 brain surgeries. Jessie came in weighing in at 1 pound, 14 ounces and 12 inches at birth. And she was hospitalized for the first 4.5, almost 5 months of life. Having a lot of feeding issues, not being able to know how to drink a bottle. She did not have a sucking reflex of any sort, being that she was so early. We had to work quite a bit through feeding tubes and things of that nature into thickeners and things of that sort. Now, I do show you y'all my grocery hauls and things of that nature, but there is something going on behind the scenes that is going to have to be spoken about today, and it's part of the reason why I am paying down my debt so super fast. So the appointment yesterday did go well, but Jessica is mildly autistic, and she has a lot of issues with textures with food, with colors of food, with the shape of food and things of that nature. So we've made a plan as of yesterday to try to keep Jessie from diverting and not eating at all. And it's been a very big struggle here at the house trying to keep her weight where it should be. She's in the 6th percentile currently right now for weight, which is not a good place to be. She's extraordinarily small and she will not grow any taller. She is only 4'11", which is fine. I have family members in my family who are very small as well, and they're underneath 5 feet tall and they didn't have any medical problems. Jessie's just on the small side, given the fact that her father is 6'2", and myself, I'm only 5'2". So, you know, maybe she just takes from my side. Maybe it's because of the hormone injection she had as a young baby, trying to get her growth to grow, because she was a failure to thrive for quite some time, meaning she could not and would not be able to drink fluids and things on her own, and unless we fed her and had to force it down with tubes and stuff like that, she could have died. And she just did not show a very good developmental delay for the first year. Now, let me backtrack and let you know, at 8 months old, y'all, Jessie weighed just barely over 6 pounds, 5 ounces. So if that tells you anything, she could not sit up, she could not stand up, she could not walk, she could not hold her head up. She was the size of a newborn baby by the time she was 8 months old. So currently right now, Jessica is under 80 pounds still. We're in the 70-pound range, roughly about 74 pounds. And she is just very, very tiny and has a lot of problems with eating. So that has prompted us to get a nutritionist on board. That has prompted us to get psychology on board. I am going to be working, maybe, possibly, if we can't get her moved in the right direction, which I have very, very good vibes that we can get her moving in the right direction. I do have to sit with her at meal times now and things of that nature, because she will skip meals. She will not eat for days, things of that nature, and that's not a healthy situation. That was part of the reason I did get her into the doctor's office. I've just been struggling with her food intake. So hopefully we don't have to work with a eating disorder clinic and things of that nature. And again, those with autism, if you guys all know, those of you who parents or have kids with autism, food sometimes is a really major issue. So I just wanted to let you guys know this ahead of time on why I today will be shopping through one of my 2 binders. Tomorrow I'm going to do the second binder and see what I can pull from there. But I need to drop this debt down even further as hard and as fast as I can get it, due to the fact that our food options for Jessie have to change. She has to have things in individual sizes, y'all. And I know everybody can say, well, you can put it in individual containers. You don't understand with Jessica. It needs to be individual bought containers at the store, not putting them in individual Tupperware containers. She has a very big issue with that. If it doesn't come from the store and it's not individually wrapped and it's not individually containerized there from the store to the house, she's not going to eat it. So big, huge issues, but we are going to work forward with it. We are going to drop this debt, and I am hoping and crossing my fingers and doing everything I can to get this debt down as fast as I can, because my grocery bill is going to raise. And with that being said, this is my daughter's health. This is her life at risk, and I will do whatever it takes to do this. So we're shopping this binder today. Tomorrow we'll be shopping my other binder. Now, I honestly, will be honest, I didn't realize how much money I had in this binder, and I probably should have shopped it even earlier. But let's go ahead and talk to you guys and let you know what we have in this binder, what I'm pulling out from this binder, and what we're going to contribute to my debt. Now, yesterday, there was $365 worth of groceries spent. 99.9% of that was on Jessica. I am not going to show that grocery haul unless she is actually wanting you all to see it, because I do want to leave that up to her, whether it's okay or not, for her to make the decision if she wants to show you even any of the items. But a lot of them were individually wrapped. A lot of them were little portion container size items. I can make a huge pot of mac and cheese and she'll eat some of it, but she gets really discouraged because it's not in a mac and cheese cup. And I know people out there can say, well, you know, you can do it this way, you can do it that way. This is an autistic child. You can't do it just in any way that you want. I have to tailor it to her needs. So she's going to have not only her section in a freezer, I'm going to individually wrap some of her bratwurst, because she does like those, but she doesn't want them in the 6-pack. She wants them in snack bags and put into the freezer so she can pick out just one, because if she's got to pick out 2 out of the 6-pack or 1 out of the 6-pack, she's not going to pick it out. So there's just a lot of detailed information that goes behind Jessica. And remember that all autistic children are going to be completely individualized, just like all of us, and things of that nature. So let's go through this and let's pull out what we need and what we can pull out and see what we're left at with our debt. So Better Makeover is supposed to be for me and my other half. And right now, my other half is across the world, as y'all know. And with that being said, we're going to pull from Better Makeover. I will be speaking with him later on today about this medical issue, and he and I will be dealing with this together as a team. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, and 40. 340 for a Better Makeover. Now, y'all, we have a bed. We have a very beautiful headboard that is a fabric headboard. I just wanted to get some extra things that I had on my Amazon wish list, and it's all right. We can wait to get those items. That is not a priority for us right now. Jessica's health is a major priority. So 340 currently is going to be cleared. Putting that aside, that's going to go towards debt. Our next one is new computer. This was something I was saving for my son. Now, I will speak with him later. He will be more than fine with that. And we're going to pull from the new computer. So we got 50, 70, and 90. Now, with his new computer, and that's actually going to debt as well. With his new computer, y'all, all I'm going to get him is a refurnished tower. And then I do buy the Philips 32-inch flat screen TVs from Walmart. They're only like $118. And that's what I use for monitors for our computers. And my kids absolutely love it that way, because it also has built-in Roku as well. So they could flip that off. Now, all 3 of my kids do have 55-inch flat screen TVs mounted to their walls. And so obviously they have their Xboxes and they have all their gaming apps. But I do buy the 32-inch Philips flat screen TV from Walmart, and that's what I do That's where Jessica's monitor is in her room. Danya has a laptop, as you all know. Lord mercy, I've never even showed you guys that. I've got to grab that from her. That was for her birthday. And then for Philip, I just want to get him a flat screen 32-inch Philips TV, and then I'm going to get him a refurnished tower from Amazon, and then I'm going to go ahead and get him the keyboard and the mouse, but that's going to have to wait for right now. We will have to start refilling that here in a little bit. The next one is movie night, and movie night's going to be put on hold as well. Doesn't cost me anything that much to put an extra bag of chips. We got 50, 60 going as well. Doesn't cost me anything to put an extra bag of chips and some queso or whatever into my cart for grocery hauls and use that as movie night for currently right now. New clothing doesn't have very much left in it. I can tell you that right now because Jesse and Philip have got all brand new clothes and things of that nature. So we have 20 and 30 is all we have left. Danya has her own clothing, and Philip and Jesse are completely set for the spring and summer. Fall and winter, we'll work on that here in a little bit. Homeschooling. I have yet to put up that homeschooling video. I am in the process of finishing up, so I will get that up to you. I did buy a Kindle for Jessica and Philip to share for schooling this year as part of their reading program, and makes it a lot cheaper to buy Amazon books on Kindle, and they've got the Kindle Unlimited right now, which is 3 months free for, I believe it's like $10 or $12, I can't remember. But depending on how they like that, I'll decide whether I'm going to keep that or just buy extra books and put it on there from time to time. I also bought half of their curriculum and their school supplies, so let's see what we've got left in homeschool here. We have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, and 45. So 345, y'all. I'm clearing that as well. That is half their curriculum. I will start replenishing that little by little because that is only a 6-month curriculum as it stands right now that we have purchased. Next one is travel. This is for me to go over and see the good side of me, my other side. And right now I was hoping and crossing my fingers I could probably pop in at the end of December for my birthday. But with Jessica's issues going on right now, my other half, he is also born in December. He is born on December 13th, and he will be 26 years old this year. I will be 47 at the end of December. My brother and I will have our birthday at the end of December. Our birthday's the 29th of December, but right now I am going to put this on hold. I'll see if I can replenish this as quickly as possible. If not, I will move my trip to either January, February, or March of next year, and while we're waiting for all other things to go through right now. So this one I had been saving up for a while. 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, and 45. 445 being moved. Our next one is our no eating out challenge, or no envelope challenge. I'm sorry, the no envelope challenge. Obviously, I have an envelope because I'm blind and I cannot not have an envelope. This was inspired by Liz and Les a while back ago, where you put $10 in for 10 weeks straight, and that would give you an extra $100 to spend. I have $50 in there, so I was halfway through the challenge the second time around. We're pushing that aside now. Our next one is my weight loss, which I still need to show you. Y'all, I'm making progress. It's slow but steady. I started out at, I believe it was like 217 pounds. And that was in mid-June, at June 19th. I can tell you right now, I am down to only 210.8. Not a very big movement. I stalled a few weeks. I gained, I think, maybe 1 week, I believe. But it's all good. We're moving back in the right direction. I'm dealing with a nutritionist myself now, so all good things are going in the right direction. $20, and that's going out as well. Not much from that envelope, but every bit right now is going to help. All right, y'all. So we have Team Ketchup and Team Mustard was ruined, taken from. Again, these were Liz and Les challenges. She was nice enough to give Jessie a Team Ketchup sticker extra, not just me, but her is one as well. I hate ketchup. Sorry, y'all, for ketchup lovers. Jessica is obsessed with ketchup. It's something she has to have. She has to have ketchup and barbecue sauce at all times, no matter what, or we have problems in the house with her eating. So that was depleted, and that dealt with things for ketchup and all kinds of summer-related foods. And the same thing with Team Mustard, which is absolutely the love of my life. Team Mustard, I love Team Mustard. I love all things mustard. But also, they dealt with things such as bratwurst for Jessica, buns, hamburger buns, hot dog buns, hamburgers, anything that was summer related. So I absolutely love this, and I will continue to do this challenge for next year. And we will split between Team Ketchup and Team Mustard for next summer's food. So summer's almost over, y'all. I'm okay with those being empty, and I'm okay with what I used when I used. So nothing coming from either one of those envelopes. We have 2 envelopes left. And I remember telling you just now, yesterday, that I did not have enough money for Amazon Prime, which I did not. And currently right now, we do have Amazon Prime money, but I am not going to pull it from this. We got 50, 70, and 80. So we do have $80 currently for Amazon Prime, and I'm okay with that. We are just going to hold on to that because I am, what, did I count that right? Hold on a second. I don't know if I counted that right. That's 50, 70. No, I did not count that right, y'all. I apologize. That's 50, 70, and 90. $90 towards Amazon Prime. Now, I'm going to continue to pay the minimum payment on Amazon Prime right now, which I believe, I want to say it's $17 a month. And I am going to put next month, I'm going to switch things around and shuffle things around, and I'm deciding to do Amazon Prime first. We do a lot of Amazon Prime orders and things of that nature to the house, especially for Jesse. So if we have 50, 70, if we have 90 and we need like 140 something-ish, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this money for next month and I'm going to do Amazon Prime. I was preparing, I believe, to do Walmart delivery or something next month and just smacking that first. Amazon Prime is going to come first. So I'm going to leave that here. And I'm going to pull that next month and add to it what I need to clear Amazon Prime first as an annual subscription. All right, Black Friday. I have love and hate things about Black Friday. I believe that Amazon Prime Day is better for us in a household than Black Friday. And I'm not saying that Black Friday doesn't have really, really good items and things on sale, because obviously they do, or they wouldn't have it and a lot of people wouldn't attend it. But what I'm going to do is I have yet to make that Amazon Prime Day tracker, and I promised you all I'd get it up, but I've been dealing with a lot of medical with Jesse. So here's the situation. I'm going to pull the Black Friday tracker out I guess I could do it today because my son can just make that real fast for me. We're going to pull the Black Friday tracker out. Now, I do offer this in 2 versions on my Etsy shop. I offer just the tracker you can print by yourself, or I offer a physical copy where you get the tracker and then the envelope with the black zipper top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Black Friday, and we're going to end up putting Amazon Prime Day because, oh my gosh, y'all, I love Amazon Prime Day. That's what we got in here right now. We got 50, 60, and 65. So I'm going to leave the 65 in here as well. I could take it and put it towards debt, but right now I'm going to leave the $65 in there. So let's close this up. I've already pre-calculated all of this money. I apologize that I cannot go ahead and do all this right now. My brain is just not there, y'all. So this binder ended up, once we pulled all of the money out, giving us an extra $1,375 to go towards debt. Now, listen up here, because we have $6,954 towards debt right now is what we've got left to pay off. I'm pulling that $3,300 from 1 month ahead from month number 2. Remember that I have 12-month fully funded emergency fund that I'm working on that is $3,300 per month as it stands since we live in this house. When we move, obviously things could change and I might have to shift things around and continue to add money if my payments on my house go up, or if I decide to buy a house or anything of that nature. You know, if water bills, electric bills go up or down, whatever the case may be. So do know I still have a 1 month ahead still. I'm working on fully funding 12 months, but I had to pause it to do this debt and get this debt paid off. So by taking that $3,300 away from that second month ahead, I still have a 1 month ahead emergency situation going on, so we're okay. I'm kind of holding tight on that. That would bring me down to $6,634. Okay, I had to sit there and think real fast in my head. Now I'm going to add $1,375 to this debt, y'all. I'm just going to do it. I have to do it. I haven't even gotten into my second binder and seen what I can pull from there, and I am going to go like the devil on it if I have to. That's going to bring my debt down after adding this $1,375, and I'm doing it all today. Okay, I'm making one lump sum between the $3,300 and the $1,375. It's now going to bring my debt crashing down to $2,279. I am going to try everything I can to pull that amount of money from my other binder. Now, if I can't, y'all know right now as it stands, my obligation for my consolidation loan is going to be gone today. It has to be. I don't have a choice. I need to focus on Jessie. Her grocery budget is going to raise quite a bit for her. I'm still going to try to keep it as low as possible, but when it comes to her health right now, the money is not a concern. What's a concern is her health. So if I don't get a full $2,279 paid off from the other binder and pull it from that other binder, if I can get that done today, I'll put that video up. If I can't and get it done tomorrow, I'll put that video up. Then just know that if I owe my godmother, it's the only thing that I owe her. And I have not even added in the $1,500 extra on top of the money I already owe her, which is $1,760. So it's really going to be more than the $2,279, but that's okay. That can lay on the back burner for a while, and I can make little monthly and certain type payments in the future if I need to. She knows of Jessica's condition right now. She knows of her issues, and she's had several children herself who have autism. So she knows exactly what I'm going through with Jessica's eating habits, styles, and disorder. So with that being said, minus the $1,500 yesterday, I told you guys I was going to add to my debt. Right now, I'm going to leave that aside. I've spoken with Mom about it. She is more than fine with that. In fact, she doesn't even want me to pay it. That's just how she is. But just in the general sense of the amounts that I owe right now, it's $2,279. We are just crushing this debt. We're getting rid of it. There's not going to be an excuse. I will pull from everything. If I do have to pull from my emergency fund to make this happen, then I will do it. Because right now, the immediate thing right now is Jessica's health and getting her back on track with eating and buying those pre-portioned, sectioned meals if I need to. She does like cheese tortellini. She loves that with marinara sauce, but she has to pick out her own marinara sauce. She can't just do the one that I want to pick out. It has to be what she feels she needs to. She has issues with colors, issues with textures, issues with space when it comes to food. And so she picked out a bag of tortellini yesterday, and she's allowing me to break that down with her assistance into the Pyrex type glass containers that I bought. They're not from Pyrex. They're from, I think they're Anchor or something like that, Anchor Hawking. I will get that video up to you guys today at some point. She's going to help me break those down into the glass bowls with the lids. That is something she's going to let me pre-proportion for her, and she's going to help me with it. That'll make her a little bit easier to do things. I do need to buy some snack bags because that is a critical way of breaking the big, huge bags of frozen fruit down for her and things of that nature. So, just want to jump in here real quick. Sorry, I had to put that trigger warning ahead of time because I do know some individuals do deal with eating disorders, and if they hear about other individuals' eating disorders, it could trigger them fully and ahead of time and things of that nature. I know this because I also have a degree in clinical psychology, and eating disorders was one of my areas that I worked in. So with that being said, and I did work in that area for a short amount of time, y'all. I was not specialized in that area. Mine was more in things of traumatic PTSD and things of that nature. But with that being said, I wanted to make sure that I came in and made sure that that trigger warning was announced ahead of time so that people could exit left immediately and not get triggered into this video when they heard me talk about Jessie and her medical conditions and things that she's going through right now. We will get her back on track. She's due for another appointment on August 21st. I'm hoping to have her gain at least 3 to 4 pounds. Fingers crossed. We're going to roll through really quickly on doing it. I will weigh her, but she will weigh backwards, so she can't see her weight. I will have another one of the kiddos in the house because I will not let her use my talking scale. Tell me exactly what she weighs, and then the scale gets put up and locked up because I'm not allowing her to touch the scale or anything of that nature. Otherwise, she won't eat. If she sees that she gains over a certain amount of weight, she won't eat, and I'm not going to have that happen. I need her at a normal, healthy body weight for her, which is anywhere from between 90 and 110 pounds, and she's not there yet. She's nowhere near there yet. We've got tens and tens of pounds to gain, and we will get there because I will make sure that she gets the best care possible. So that's what we have for you today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please let me know in the comment section down below. Please note, if you have any negative comments, just don't even put them in the comment section, because as soon as I see them come by, I don't even read them, y'all. I will just delete them. I will not respond to a negative comment, especially if it deals with my daughter. If it deals with me, I don't care. But if it deals with my child, that's going to be an issue, and you'll be blocked off this channel completely, permanently. So anyways, with that being said, we are done for today. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.